Okay. Thank you all for joining us. We were still waiting for a few other people to join, but we'll just start and then we shall proceed as they come in. So I'll just dive right into it. Once again, thank you for your time. I'm Juliet Lavender, Sales Manager here at Glua, based in Kenya. A brief introduction about our company. We are a technology company and we build software solutions for various industries. And for the purpose of this demo, I'll be showcasing the membership management suite. But we also have the event management suite. We also have the webinar engagement solution. We also have a speed networking solution and the Chamber of Commerce solution also for associations. So we are headquartered in the United States, but we are present in over 40 countries. In Africa, we are physically present here in Kenya and South Africa, but we have clients across the larger East Africa, plus West Africa, that is Nigeria, to be specific. So I'll just share my screen and dive right into it. Okay, just a minute, it's loading. Just a minute, it's loading. Sorry about that, it's just loading. I hope everyone is able to see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just dive right into it again. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is our mobile apps. We have two mobile apps. We have the Glue App Manager mobile app. That is mainly the back end of the solution. So you as an administrator will be able to manage your events on the go. You're able to approve your membership applications and renewals. And then we have another one, which is the front end of the solution, what your members or attendees are going to see. And that one we call My Glue App. So all your members are able to see your upcoming events directly from the mobile app, and they're able to register from there. They're able to make payments amongst other things. So they're able to see the events that they've registered for, upcoming events, past events, and if you have CPD, CPE points, they're also able to see that easily from the mobile app. I'll be talking more about it as we proceed. But those are the two mobile apps that we have to help you manage your platform or your members very easily and effectively. So the first thing I'd want to state that first, our platform is cloud-based. You can access it from any web portal, and it's also password protected. So as GlueUp, we don't have access to your data. We follow the GDPR, which is the Global Data Protection Regulations. So unless you give us your password, it's when we'll have access to your data. We do not share your data with anyone else. So the first thing, of course, it's branding the platform as something that belongs to you as an organization. So you'll have the organization profile, where under the organization profile, you're actually able now to have the name of your association or your member-based organization, a brief introduction about it, and where it's actually based in terms of physical location, phone numbers, and maybe email addresses. And then, of course, you will brand it with your logo. You can upload your organization logo. And then, of course, we also integrated social media links. So depending on the number of social media links you have, we can also be able to integrate this to the platform very easily. Of course, the language and the region settings, these ones include time, the language, we support various languages on the platform, about 7 languages. So for example, even if maybe you have a country where they are French and English speaking, then it's very easy for you to use the platform because they can be changing this at any point in time. And then still under the account settings, we have plans and allowances. So depending on the information that you want your current association to have, you can have it here, and then also assign it maybe if you want add-ons like various dedicated subdomain. If you want Google Analytics integration, the platform is able to do this for you very easily. We also have roles and permission. So under roles and permission, depending on the number of team members that you have, there's some that you'd actually want to limit. You wouldn't want them to have access to everything on the platform. So you can limit various members. For example, if we talk about the membership section, you can only allow maybe members, the head of membership to view, update, create, and remove. But all the other members are only able to view. They cannot update anything, create anything, or remove anything. And then, of course, team members, we have a number of team members that you can actually have access to the platform, but now you decide on what kind of roles and permissions you're able to give them. So we'll go now to the membership settings itself. So we'll start with the general information, where under general information, you're able to configure this page depending on the various membership types that you have, so that this now is the backend, but your members will be able to see it now via the mobile app. So from there, they can be able to pick this very easily, as you can see. And then, of course, most of you already have a database of your current members, but if you want to maybe update their contact information or their other upcoming new members, you're also able to do this very easily. And remember, this platform won't be separate. If you want, it can actually be integrated to your corporate website so that your members don't have 2 forms of communication. Everything will be integrated in one platform. So the application form is fully customizable, and you're the one to decide which fields are going to be mandatory. And then for the membership types, you can have as many membership types as you want, but on the platform itself, it will show you the limit of the number of members, the price for each membership type, and then you have an option of making it visible to everyone if you want, or maybe to a specific group of people. And then if we come further down, sorry. Sorry, it's loading. Okay. So how do you manage now this whole membership types in terms of membership and members? You have first the overall dashboard. Remember, all this you can still see on your mobile app. We have, for example, now here applications are waiting approval, and you can actually do this approval via the mobile app. And then you also have the total number of membership applications. But now when you come to the workflow manager, this is how it would look. So we have various processes that we follow, that the system follows. So you have first the application fee. If you're okay with it, then you will await approval. Now, as the administrator, you will have to approve, and then you wait for payment, and then activation is done, and then you decide to either approve or decline. But for example, if you want to go further into it, you can come here and view the application details. So you have to check, if you want, you can check if everything is okay in terms of contacts, in terms of the amount they have paid, and then you can now decide to approve or decline. That will be the same as renewals with your current members. First, our platform will be able to send them renewal reminders, like depending on how you set it up, it can be 2 weeks, it can be a month before the renewal itself, following the same processes, and then you'll be able to confirm or, of course, decline the particular membership renewals. And then we also have member validation. This one is optional if you choose to activate it. Before a member becomes a primary member, you have to now have various questions or issues that they need to fulfill, and then now you can activate that option also. But now, before that, how do you control this membership? First, we have the CRM. The CRM is where you will have all your members' information. You can do a batch upload or you can do a single upload. This will help you in managing your membership renewals, your membership applications, your upcoming events, amongst other things. So you can do a batch upload, which I want to show you, or a single upload. So for example, if it's a single upload, so you're able to have a photo of the particular member, and then you're able to add them to a list. So assuming you have various membership types, you can actually have them here and add them to that particular list, so that when you're communicating to them, then it's easy for you to, have a particular smart list. You don't have to send everything, assuming that you only want to communicate maybe to individual members, then you can send it to that particular specific grouping. And then we also have the events module. So under the events module, you can have an event website in less than, create an event website in less than 2 minutes. And the advantage of this, it will be integrated onto your main corporate website. So still you'll not have 2 separate websites. I've picked the 2021 Digital Marketing Conference for the purpose of this demo. So immediately you have that, you will have an event website URL, which will be automatically generated. And then the first thing that you're going to have here under registration settings, of course, will be the registration form, where you are able now again to fully customize this registration form. Of course, you can have an event where you have members and non-members. So you want to gather all that information so that you can further decide how to communicate on both or for both sides. Fully customizable, and you're the ones to decide which fields are going to be mandatory. And then for the payment options, if it's a paid event, then we have the online payment and we also have the offline payment. So for the online payment, the money now goes directly, of course, to your account, but we partner with PayGage so that you're able to access the money through your account directly. But if it's offline, we categorize that as cash bank transfer, where now you indicate your bank details and then still the money will go to you directly. But we support all the major payment methods. For Kenya, we have the mobile money, but we're also trying to, yes, for Kenya, we have the mobile money, which is the M-Pesa. And then we also support over 40 currencies and cards across the globe. So even if you have an international event, then it's very easy for you to collect the money. And then we also have, sorry, tickets and discounts for this particular event. So you can have an early bird ticket, you can have a member's ticket. It's up to you to decide the various tickets that you are planning to have. Just a little look of summary of how the outlook of the event website will be. So you'll have the summary of the event website. You will have the speakers or presenters, or you upload their photo and a brief bio about them. You will have the agenda. So under the agenda, this is also a way of you as a company to go green, because if you tell your members to download the mobile app, then you won't need to print out the agenda. So it's a way of you as an association to save money and also to go green. Our venue, of course, it's Google enabled. And then if you have sponsors, partners, and exhibitors, it's a way of you also to generate more funds, because you'll be giving them visibility on your corporate website, including your social media platforms. So you'll have a link, and then you'll also have a logo of their corporate logo. Then we also have documents. This is also an easier way to help you manage your attendees in this case, whereby all the speakers, maybe after presenting, then they'll be able to upload all their presentations here, and any member will be able now to access it, so that you don't find various people coming to ask you, can we get the presentation for speaker 1, another one wants for speaker 5. So when they have all this information here, then it's very easy for them to get the information. Of course, we have the layout and the look. So you put your corporate colors, you choose the design that you want. We currently have over 40 templates that you can pick from, and I'll just show you one so that you see the outlook of this. So I'll pick this Cafe Mocha. So under this, now you're able to have your logo and the name, of course, of your association. And then you also have various information here. So you have the documents, you have the speakers, amongst others. The languages that I was talking about, yes, about 7 languages, but remember, we do not do the audio transcription. The only thing is if you change it here, then it's the wordings which are going to change. Of course, it will be integrated to all your social media platforms. You'll have the register button here. And then, of course, the venue of the event. You'll have the summary of the event itself. You'll have the agenda. And then the various tickets that they can buy. So you even have an option to reserve a ticket or to buy a ticket. If you go further down, we have the documents, as I've explained earlier. And then you have the various speakers. You have exhibitors. And this is the visibility I was talking about, and also sponsors and partners. And then you have the community where now your members are able to engage amongst themselves. So when they register, they're able to see who else is attending this particular event. And from there, they're able to even have a private chat and book meetings, or better still, you can just have a forum where now people are contributing to the particular discussion. So it's something like Facebook and Twitter, but this one is on a professional level. Yeah, so this is it in a nutshell. We also have surveys, which I'm also going to talk about shortly. And then how do you promote this particular event? So how do you communicate to your members? We have a bulk email service where you're able to set now, for example, you're able to schedule events, you're able to send invitations, you're able to send the renewal reminders and stuff like that. So for the campaigns itself, you're able to have the analysis, because for here, you're able to see how many people received the email, how many people opened, how many clicked through it, how many emails bounced, and how many were ignored. So from this, you're able to have this analysis, and you're able now to plan for the next event or from their any other upcoming events. And then we also have the finance module. So under the finance module, it's able to show you the monies which have come in, and you're able to categorize the various revenues. Like, for example, in this case, you're able to see how much came in as exhibitors fee, how much came in from members, how much came in from sponsorship, and how much came in from non-members. And then for the payment itself, it also gives you now the individual payment or where the money came from. So for example, we have cash, we have bank transfer, and we have check. By this, you're able to see the payment method and also able to see the status. If you want also to void the payment, there are also terms and conditions that you would have set as an organization, so that when anyone wants to void the payment, then they follow the terms and conditions that you have set. You can also create invoices from the platform. So I'll just show you one. Let's see here. Yeah, so this is how the invoice would look. So of course your name and logo would appear there and what they are paying for. And then if you have maybe your bank account details, you can also include it here, so that when they click on it, it just goes directly to pay now, if it's an online payment or an offline payment, depending on how you have set that date. And then we also have surveys. So under surveys, normally the standard survey, especially for an event, you can have a pre-event survey. You can run a poll or a competition during the event, or you can have a post-event survey. So this is up to you to decide how you want to run the surveys. But of course, the surveys are analyzed in terms of NPS, Net Promoter Score, or if you want, it can also be analyzed in terms of percentage. So it's up to you to decide how you want the answers, how you want to receive the answers. And then we also have a training module where you're able to manage your CPD, CPE points very effectively, and you're also able to print certificates directly from the platform. So you can send the certificates via soft copy, or better still, you can print them out and give them to your members. So you can design, of course, the certificate fully, and then you have the CPD settings depending on how your company works on that, and then you validate the points, and from here you're also able to see the summary now of everyone whose points have been validated, and you can further now actionize this by maybe viewing the registration or contact profile directly from this particular page. Okay, then I'll talk about communities. So under communities, you're also able now to bring your audience closer. Now, these are your members in this case. So you can have various communities. Like in this case, you will have now, for example, association executives. You can have a community for board groups. So from here, they're able now to chat amongst themselves. Let's just see how that would appear. They're able to chat amongst themselves very easily. They're able to, you can have a discussion. For example, now the board members here can have a discussion within that particular group. So something like a meeting. It just brings them closer, but it's also locked. So it's just a way of bringing your members close in terms of communication. So this is how it would look under the particular community. So you'll be able to see all the communities that you actually belong to, and you can join those communities under the member directory. And then still the same as the mobile app, you're going to see the upcoming events, and you're able to register also directly from there. Last but not least, I'll talk about, just a minute. I'll talk about the various integrations that we have. Okay, just a minute. Okay. So we have various integrations that the platform can integrate with. So we have the Zoom webinar. We also have QuickBooks. So let's just see here. So we have Xero, we have QuickBooks, and we have Zoom webinar. So those are the integrations that you can have. But even if you need website widgets, we're also able to do that for you, and also, of course, the API documentation. So this is it in a nutshell. I'm sure there are some questions which have come up, and my team members are able to assist you. But in case you have any other question, just feel free to contact us, our support team or our marketing team, and we'll be able to assist you in any way that we can. So that is it in a nutshell. I'd like to thank you for your time, and yes, let's see if we can help you grow your membership and of course increase your business. So thank you for your time. Phyllis, you can take over. Phyllis?
Can you hear me, Juliet?
Yes, I can.
Okay, we have a question on QuickBooks. Can we do a QuickBooks integration, or can we do it later for the client?
No, you can. QuickBooks is one of the integrations that you already have on the platform, so that is possible.
Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. I believe we don't have any other questions, yes?
Yeah. So thank you guys, and yes, have a nice day. Hope we'll be talking more about business. So thank you.